Hey everybody, this is Hilton Turner. Thanks for watching and welcome. Today I want to talk to you guys about the first of two questions that I typically ask individuals. And it goes as follows. Who are you? The first question I ask is just simply, who are you? When I ask that question, I'm not necessarily asking what your name is or what your job title is, because the real source of this type of struggle isn't external. It's psychological and or it's spiritual, which are internal attributes about an individual. So when I ask who are you, I'm asking you to essentially define who you are. You know, so many individuals allow external sources to define them over time. And you know, what you need to do is you just simply need to stop allowing your surroundings, your external surroundings to program you. You know, in turn, what ends up happening when you draw your mindset toward external sources is you end up identifying a false sense of who you are, obtained from other individuals and other just things. And please realize who you currently think you are or who you are not in the viewing of this video. You need to know who you are by way of defining who you are. If I were to ask any of the individuals who know you, they shouldn't be able to just cite off your name and your job title. Okay, they need to say something just profound about you. They need to dang near define who you are. If they were to see your face in Webster's dictionary or in Wikipedia, there needs to be an overall consensus, an overall profound summary of who you are and what you're about. Okay, nothing elongated per se, but just something profound. If you're seeking to be extraordinary, you have to know who you are. And in order to know who you are, you can't do so without defining yourself. You know, when you die or while you're still alive, you know, what you want to be known as is very important. What will your tombstone read? That's another question that you should ask yourself. What should your tombstone read in addition to what are other people going to say about you? You know, what should your plans be to leave a mark of territory be on this earth? You know, those are the type of questions that you should ask yourself, once again, in defining who you are. Now, Hilton, how do I define who I am? Well, I have a few ways that you could do so. You know, you can outline some notes about yourself. You know, just kind of sit down, do some meditating, do some reflecting, and you know, jot down some ideas, some bullet points, some drivers, if you will. That's going to be paramount in your quiet time of sitting down, actually putting some thought to it, and you know, jot down some ideas from yourself. Also, trace your family lineage if you don't know it. You know, who is your family? You know, who are your aunts and uncles? Who's your grandfathers, your great grandfathers? What were they about? What legacy did they leave, if they did leave one? You know, what were they all about? What did they do for their family in order for you to become ultimately who you are, and your mom and dad for them to become who they are? You know, do you come from a family of leaders, kings and queens, peasants, you know, slaves? You know, that those things are very paramount in knowing who you are. That way you can build up your confidence about yourself and press forward into the future. Also, as I mentioned or slightly alluded to before, you know, just simply pray or meditate. Pray or meditate to a higher being, your creator, because your creator ultimately knows who you are. Okay, so those are just a few ways in order for you to define you. But before I leave, I'll end off by saying this, guys. Out of the many individuals or the many sperm cells that floated through the course of you know, intercourse or what have you, you were chosen. Okay, You are the one that was chosen out of millions of sperm cells, out of millions of individuals that that was, you know, looked through in the course of life. You are the one that was chosen to still remain alive in the course of viewing this video. You were the one that was chosen to be the parent of your child or children. You are the one that was chosen to be the leader of your family and or community. You are the one that was chosen to enact in some course of action. You are the one that was chosen for something. You are the one that was chosen for a particular calling. What that is, I can't define for you. That's something that you're going to have to define, but I can say without a shadow of a doubt that you are somebody special. You're definitely somebody special. Don't let anybody tell you anything different, anything less than that. And I know that to be true because you are here on this earth alive. So with that being said, please take time to define who you are if you don't know who you are. And we'll take part 2 in the next viewing of this video. So until next time, guys, seek every waking day as a new adventure, strive to live a better life, and reclaim your success. Until next time, take care, and God bless you all.